We're going to do the FizzBuzz algorithm problem. It's a common problem in coding interviews. So I'm going to do this in JavaScript. The first thing I'm going to do is make a function called FizzBuzz. And then I'm going to declare or call the function. So the first thing we need to do is print 1 through 100. The way I'm going to do that is I'm going to make a for loop. I'll make a variable called I. I'll set it to 1. And I'll say as long as I is less than or equal to 100, I'm going to increment I. Now I should be able to console.log I, and it will print out 1 through 100. Okay, that looks good. Cool. All right. I'm going to clear this. So now we need to meet the other requirements. And the first requirement I'm actually going to do is multiples of 3 and 5. The reason I'm going to do this first instead of these other two is because you want to console.log out pretty much multiples of increments of 15. And you'll kind of see why when I'm doing this if conditional logic. So the first thing I'm going to do is make an if statement. I'm going to say if I modulo 3 equals 0. So I'm pretty much saying if it's a multiple of 3 and I modulo 5. So if the number is also a multiple of 5. So multiples of 3 and 5 are increments of like 15, 30, 45, like that. So if that's the case, if that's true, then I'm going to console.log FizzBuzz. Else if. Now I'm going to start targeting these other requirements. So if I modulo 5 equals 0, console.log buzz, and then else if I modulo 3 equals 0, console.log fizz. Now if the number meets none of these conditions, I'm just going to log the number. So I'm just going to console.log I. Now let's run this and see if it worked. Okay, looks good here. 3 is fizz, 6 is fizz, 5 is buzz, 10 is buzz. Let's make sure that FizzBuzz was increments of 15. So you've got 15, should be 30, and then 45. So cool, looks like it worked. Thank you for watching. This was the FizzBuzz algorithm.